Hello and welcome to CES 2018. I'm Scott Shultz. I work for Magneti Marelli and I lead an engineering team that supports our customers in North America for electronics products. This year we've brought a number of instrument clusters with us, and these first set of 6 clusters are all in production today. And I'll start with this. This is actually in production for Fiat and the Panda. And you can see that it has a monochrome display, has a lot of telltales, and it's kind of a traditional cluster. We have normal pointers and dials for indicating speed and tachometer functions, and basic functionality in the center. And then we see a little bit more sophistication. And what you'll see is an ongoing trend as I go through these clusters, as we've added additional technology, additional capabilities, particularly from a visual standpoint. And so you can see in this cluster we have a larger display. Now we have a 3.5-inch display, and it's color, and it clearly provides a very nice setting for that display, given that we have it has a nice rounded look to it instead of the traditional kind of rectangle. In this next cluster, you see this is the Jeep Compass. And you can see now we've gone to a much larger display, and it has a much higher resolution. So this is a 7-inch display, and it is also a hybrid cluster. And by hybrid, I mean that it has both pointers and dials, so mechanical function, but it also has a display in the center for showing a lot more information. In our next display, we have an Audi, and this shows the same kind of functionality. You can also see it has some very specific product cues that are very specific for Audi. So there are some differences, but you also see that the basic fundamental approach is very similar. And then we have a system that we are shipping for Peugeot, and this system is a 12.3-inch display with we've now eliminated all the mechanical functions, and so this is completely a digital display. Now what you'll see through all these trends is an ongoing expectation from the customer to have more information displayed in front of them. Originally, and certainly when we began building clusters 98 years ago, these were really mechanical objects, and so there weren't a lot of choices as to what needed to be part of an instrument cluster. And you would really just have some pointers that would tell you some basic things about the car. And sometimes, and over time, we started adding lights so that you could indicate trouble issues. So as we go through time, we see that the sophistication of the vehicle and the expectations of the customers continues to increase. There's a lot more information being delivered. This is a system that we will be going into production to in mid-2018, and this shows 2 12.3-inch displays, and these are optically bonded. You can see that you have a very nice delivery of optical image. So the images are very clear, very crisp, in a lot of viewing conditions. This particular one has room in the center for having some capacitive switches. It's also possible to pull these things closer together. So we have a lot of different things happening with instrument clusters. We have more functionality going in, and as we do this, our customers are more engaged in developing more and more ideas for what goes into the HMI, or the human-machine interface. And of course, we also have these other major trends. We have more information coming into the vehicle from different sensors. We have more information coming into the vehicle from connected vehicle capabilities. So you can have telematics devices or phones bringing in other information and delivering augmented reality. This is a very exciting time to be working in human-machine interface. If you'd like to find more information, please look us up on social media or check our website.